Welcome to the 4-hour Solos Fortress. Called so as this base can be built on wipe day within 4 hours. I have actually done it in 3 hours before, not to its final materials obviously, but fully built nevertheless. This base doesn't require any BPs to build, it's secure all the way through the build, and does not have any complicated build mechanics whatsoever. And as for cost, appearing on your screen right now. Want to see more? Let's take a tour. So let's take a quick tour of this base. It will be a quick tour because it's a very small base. So we come in with one of two entrances. I say one or two entrances, the entrances are right next door to each other. We've got some vision outside next to your base and some Dropbox storage. Underneath here we've got an oil refinery. And then we open up this garage door. If you can get an armoured door there, then GG's, that's even better. And this here is your first floor, or your second floor if you're from across the pond. And here you've got loads of storage, your cooking workbench, you've got a bed, a locker, and a weapon rack if you've got them. And we'll jump straight up and we'll go right up to your shooting floor. And we'll open up these two double doors. And you can see these two double doors are left open, and they're left open on purpose because you can't get up and down these peaks while the double doors are open. You can't ladder up, you can't get down, and you've got some perfect angles right down to your front door to deal with any door campers, the best vision you can get, and then to the side of the base as well. And then if you want to shoot further afield, we'll open up this garage door here, and then you can shoot further afield through these peaks. It's a simple ramp peak with 3 windows, as you can see. So that's all pretty straightforward. And we'll go here, and these, you got 2 of these, 1 on each side, and then you got some great vision to the side of your base. We'll open up this door here, and that's 1 of 2 doors where we jump onto our roof. The roof is super simple, as you'd expect in this base. I've popped an auto turret down. It's not the best placement of an auto turret in the world, but if you get one out of a crate or something, then just stick it there on your roof. It's always good to have an auto turret on your roof. So we'll jump back down now to the shooting floor, and then back down to our first floor, and then we'll open up the door to the core. And jumping down to core, you can see here you've got your repair bench, you've got loads of storage, you've got a furnace that I've got to turn on, you've got a barbecue, and you've got some more storage. I'm going to open up here, you've got your tier 3. And open up this door, this is your core. You've got 4 box loot room, well, 4 large box, 2 small box, 2 electric furnaces, a vending machine. Open the door and open your tool cupboard. And that's your upkeep. Now, before we get into the build, I need a favour from you guys. And here's where I need a favour. This screen is where I thank channel members, Twitch subscribers, and anyone who's donated. But I've got about 6 people to add to this, and it's getting a bit cluttered. And I want to have the names scroll up on the screen, like the end of a Shadowfrax video. But I've got absolutely no idea how to do it. So if anybody could help me, please let me know how I scroll names up across the screen from bottom to top. And I will be very appreciative. Thank you very much. So we start off with a square foundation, along with a triangle foundation. And then we wall it in and stick a double door frame that side. We'll upgrade to stone and stick a lid on it. There you go, that's the only time I'm saying that. Right, then we put a single door frame down, but we don't upgrade it, and we'll bring the TC as far forward and far right as possible, like so. And then we delete that because we need to get to that back wall to upgrade it later. And that there is your starter base. So now we've got onto the extended starter base. I'll do the full extended starter base. You can do this in segments if you don't have the materials. So it's a triangle, square, triangle you've just seen. And we'll upgrade. And then we'll make a jump up here. And we'll stick a double door frame on there. And you won't be able to put a door next to that jump up just yet because you have double doors and the jump up won't work. You can for now use a furnace jump up and put the door on if you prefer. So now we'll make a jump down I want to call it. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put that thing on the top there. And then we'll stick a double door there. And that's how you're looking now. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to upgrade everything to its final materials. Like so. And we're going to jump down into the base and we're going to put our vending machine bunker in. So now we've upgraded that back wall to HQM, we can again put our single door frame in. We get our tool cupboard, make sure the tool cupboard's straight and as far forward as possible. There you go, that's perfect. And then you just stick a single door on, make sure the single door's facing outwards, so you can close it again. And that's it, that's your vending machine bunker done. So we'll jump out of here now. And we'll have a bird's eye view. Right, this triangle here, right in front of here, you want a square foundation, but you do not want to upgrade it. And every other place you can, you want to stick a triangle foundation. And this is obviously your honeycomb. And then we're obviously walling in all the honeycomb. I'll just stick a ceiling on that. And then we'll upgrade that to its final material. There we go. So once you've done that, I'll just give you a quick look. We can come down to here, which we don't upgrade, and we've put 2 triangle foundations at each side. We upgrade the triangle foundations to stone, and put a triangle foundation at the front, which we'll also upgrade to stone. We can delete that, and we go around with 3 walls. Make sure the hard side is facing outwards, obviously. Here we're going to have a roof triangle jump up and a roof triangle jump up at the opposite side, and wall this front triangle in. So just here is where your oil refinery is going to go. So I'll pop down and put that in. It's actually harder to put it in when you're in fly mode like I am than what it is when you're not. If you don't have an oil refinery yet, you can still pop this triangle down now, and then you just put a ladder somewhere, put a ladder there, and then you alt look and place it down like that. Not exact angle I've got it there, but roundabouts. Hope that makes sense. So you have a double door frame each side of here. And then 2 windows here. Window, window. Embrasure, embrasure. Stick your double doors on, and then have a double door frame here. You can have a single door frame there if you really want to. If you've got access to a single armoured door, then it's better to have it as a single door. But I'm assuming you probably won't. Quite hard to get hold of, aren't they? So that's how we're looking now. And now we're going to wall this first floor in. So we're going to wall it all in over the HQM, except for this one on the left hand side of the base, or right hand side as you look in, because that's where your locker's going to go. So we're going to utilise a honeycomb for the locker basically. If you do it wrong, it doesn't matter, you just don't have a locker. We'll stick our doors down. And then obviously we need to put a window here so we can get access to the locker just there. So here this is going to be a jump up. And this is what we'll look like from the outside right now. We're looking a bit skew with because we've used one of the honeycombs as storage effectively. But it'll all make sense in a second. So now we're making our jump up to our shooting floor. And we're going to go around the back now, and we're going to raise the honeycomb up one, so it covers the first floor, or second floor if you are from across the pond. Just to confuse matters. Obviously I'm British and we say ground floor, first floor, second floor, but obviously in America it's first floor, second floor, third floor. To avoid any doubt, we are correct and the Americans are wrong, just to avoid any doubt. So that's how you're looking now. So you're nice and secure right now. So we're going to come across the entrance part and we're going to go around with 3 windows. And we're going to stick 3 windows on there. I'd actually stick metal embrasures on now, but I learned in about 30 seconds time that I shouldn't put them on just yet. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So here we're going to have 2 triangles and 2 triangles each side of that square, of that peak. And we're going to have a wall, and then we're going to have 2 triangles. Now, as you can see, I can't put that second triangle roof piece because the embrasure's on. So don't put the embrasures on until you put the triangle roof down. It's not a big deal if you do, just take them off again. Just like that. Sorry, I'm all over the place there. I'm in fly mode and I don't know what I'm doing. But it's a very simple build. I'm sure it's not too confusing. So yeah, we have a double door frame on this and a double door frame on this. And here you want to make sure they are double doors, not garage doors, and they need to be facing outwards. Because when they're facing outwards, people can't get up and down the peak. People can't ladder up. So now we're just making the shooting floor a bit more secure. And then we're going to have a 2-box loot room here. Or you can have whatever you like here. You can put a battery there if you really want to. It really doesn't matter. It's not important to the build. So you see on that triangle there and that triangle there, we've got some weird little gaps. And they're going to be our jump ups to our roof. So here we're going to have a half wall, and then 2 windows. Upgrade these to stone and have a triangle roof jump up, and exactly the same on the opposite side. And then we can stick our embrasures on. And then we're going to have a single door and a single door. Stick a lid on that, stick a lid on that. And then go around with 2 half walls and make sure you put your box in before you put the ceiling piece on, because otherwise it's quite hard to get the box in. So put your box in now and then put the ceiling on. And then ultimately you're going to have 2 triangle roof pieces going off there, but that's only for aesthetic purposes, no other reason. Right, so this is how the base is going to look now. And we're going to jump down and we're just going to have 2 triangle roof pieces. Very simple peak. And here we're going to have 2 triangle roof pieces looking forward and 2 at the side. Upgrade these to stone. And then we're going to have a final roof triangle piece facing inwards. And then once you've done that, we'll put our single doors on because I forgot. I think I forgot 2 garage doors underneath as well. And that's it. That's your base complete.